the CIOs of SMBs tend to have a bigger challenge when faced with ongoing cyber threats of cybercrime. The threats come no matter what size of the organization you have. So the IT and the SMBs tend to have less resources to address cyber threats. And of course, with any new emerging technologies, they also don't have enough resources to experiment with these technologies without jeopardizing or disrupting the IT resource utilization on ongoing projects. And due to this limitation, we tend to outsource IT services or IT projects. But for the SMBs, when you're actually outsourcing and you're outside your internal reservoirs, then what happens to your internal staff who they end up working on routine tasks or coordinating with external consultants, and as such they don't get hands-on onto working on the projects with that the outsource has been paid to do. So and that's not what they want. At the end of the day, they want challenges, and you may end up losing these people in due time as they get bored with this mundane tasks that they're meant to do, and of course they don't see any advancement in their career. So it's kind of tricky. So back to the CIO of an SMB, they really have a lot of challenges when it comes to with the limitation of resources, and I'm talking about funds as well. So if we were to ask for funds to work on new emerging technologies and try to convince the CEO, we really need to prove a case, okay? And because for the budget, because that's affecting the bottom line, and especially when you look at baselines of organizations who are saying, who tell you the IT spend should be from 2 to 4%, depending on the industry. Of course, the financial industry may spend more than 2 to 4%. I've seen numbers go up to 8% from some of the reports. But the thing is, for the SMB, in order to be able to have the luxury of touching on new technologies, whether you want to talk on whether you want to utilize RPAs or look into AIs or anything that has evolved in the last few years, you need cash, you need funds, and the skill gap of your IT department is also important uh, to factor in, because you need people who are skilled as well. So that affects the bottom line. So we're not talking about no longer of 2% of IT spend for an SMB. That they may go higher. So you need to be able to sell and convince the CEO that and have a good plan laid out that is obviously aligned with the strategy, that can tell you where you can end up getting the budget to be able to work and have a good workable doable plan. I'm not asking the SMB CIOs to be early adopters, but the fact to catch up with the race of what's going on. And I raise my hat to all those CIO SMBs who have a lot of challenges from all areas. Thank you.